Would you like to know what's going on here at Millbridge Village Camp Resort? Stick around and I'll show you. Hi, I'm Steve Turtle and I'm a work camper, full-time RVer, camp host, and all that in a bag of chips. This is a channel about Jill and me, our adventures, our travels, and a whole lot of work camper stuff. And if you're a work camper or you're dreaming to become a work camper, you should subscribe and ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time I post a new story. You don't want to miss one. This weekend at Millbridge Village Camp Resort in Ronks, Pennsylvania, it's Mother's Day weekend. Come on, I'll show you what happened. But first, do your grandchildren draw or color pictures for you? Do you stick them on the refrigerator? My granddaughter, her name is Bella. She's 7 years old, and she treats us to some great artwork. Look at this artwork she did for us. Jill is Lulu, and of course I'm Granddad, and I'm holding a selfie stick. And check out our house. It's a house, but it has wheels, because we live in a camper. She is so precious. I just love her to death and love her artwork. It was a great start to the weekend. Wednesday, I did pump outs. Come on, you want to go pump out some poop? First, I start the pump. Then I hook it up and pump it out. Afterwards, I'm off to the dump station to drain it. And next, I'm off to the office to turn in my slip.
Thank you.
You're welcome. So when we do a pump out, we get a free ice cream. Oh man, they don't have all the good ones. Where's the good ones? Seriously? Got milkshakes? Come on. Where? Son of a gun. Look. Got the wrong ones. That's not the one. That's not what I want. That or a Fudge-O-Pop. Man, that's what I was supposed to get right there. Reese's peanut butter cup or something. Man. Alright, well, it's free. Free's always good. We had a problem last weekend and we didn't want it to become a problem this weekend or throughout the season, so we had to come up with a resolution. So my boss said we need signs fast. So come on, let's go on over to the miter saw and get started. What the heck? Stop chucking my wood! Seriously? A little bit of measuring, and you know what I say, measure twice, cut once. Then I drilled a couple holes. Gotta have holes, you can't mount the sign if you don't have holes. Then I broke out the belt sander, sanded them up, make them nice and smooth before I slap a little paint on them. Then I got my paint bucket out and stirred it up and slapped the paint all over them, and they look pretty good. You know, 12 signs, I'm ready to go. Got a little paint on my fingers too. Then you drill a couple holes in your metal stake that you're going to pound into the ground and attach your signs to. Then I guess if you're going to attach them, you got to have hardware, so you got to search out for hardware. You don't want to run to the store and buy hardware every time you need some, so you dig out the hardware and figure out what you got. Make do. The cheap way. Okay, it didn't work out the way we had planned. The sign people were supposed to finish our signs by Friday. They did not. Now we got to innovate the old-fashioned way. Just print it out and staple it to the board. Now I got my hardware, and I'm not going to go ahead and attach the hardware at this point. I'm going to go outside and I'm going to bang some posts into the ground. Then I'll attach the hardware. You know, sometimes if you attach the hardware ahead of time, when you bang your posts, they get all loose. So come on, let's go outside and bang some posts. Okay, I got them all banged into the ground. Now I'm going to take my signs out and attach them. Now we have paper signs attached to the boards right now. When the sign company finally comes through and gets our nice printed vinyl signs, I'll have to go back outside and screw all those onto the post or onto the boards. It's a process, you know, you gotta work with what you got. Sign people didn't come through. We should fire them. Maybe we won't do business with them anymore. That didn't work out the way I wanted to. I installed one of them upside down. And then one of them, I stripped the nut out. Weren't my fault, it must have been the nut. And another one, I forgot to paint the side of it, missed the whole side. And then last but not least, I lost one of them. I don't know where I put it. Come to find out, it's laying on a picnic table. I'm sorry, I never told you why we were posting the signs, why we even made a sign. I just told you we needed signs. Anyway, what happened was we had a section of grass that the county came in and they filled in and planted some grass. And also along the creek bank, they planted some trees. So the county's trying to keep it nice, and we want to respect that because they came in and did all that work. So from the trees to the bank, we're trying to keep the grass nice and green to create a path that people can walk down and enjoy the creek and the wildlife and, you know, a nice little stroll. So we don't want fire pits beyond these signs. So that's our sign. No campfires beyond this point. Trying to help out. And now, a word from the weatherman. Last night was cold and we woke up to snow this morning. I don't control the weather. I just tell you what the computer model tells me. Now, take a moment and hit the subscribe button before I make it really hot. And thanks, William, at Camper Life. Well, that's our story for the week. Hope you enjoyed this story. If you did, click like down below and smash that subscribe button if you'd like to hear more stories like this one. New stories every week on Wednesday, right here on this YouTube channel. And ring that bell. If you ring the bell, you'll get a notification every time I post a new story. Until later, thanks for your time. Bye.